Hi, welcome to the Behavior Brainwave Show, where we get real about parenting. Today we're talking about building emotional intelligence in your children. Do you ever feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster at home? Tantrums, meltdowns, defiance? You're stuck in the same exhausting loop every day? You're not alone. So many parents I talk to are feeling frustrated and burnt out. They've tried everything: sticker charts, consequences, timeouts. Nothing seems to be working. That's where emotional intelligence comes in. If we want to do something that's truly going to shift those patterns, we want to build emotional intelligence in our children. It makes a huge difference, not just for calmer days now, but for future success for our kids. So in my counseling practice, I often get kids coming in with big feelings. Parents are at their wits' end. They don't know what to do, and their child has been tantruming all day long for weeks on end. This isn't uncommon to see. I bring up emotional intelligence, naming our feelings, connection over correction, repairing ruptures when they happen. And a lot of the time, parents don't feel like this is necessary, or they may say, I don't want to coddle my kid. After we start moving through sessions and they're getting the skills they need as parents to be able to help their children through their big emotions, they start to see a reduction in tantrums and meltdowns. And the reason behind this is emotional intelligence. So in the short term, emotional intelligence is going to help you reduce the frequency, the intensity, and the duration of tantrums. There'll be less yelling, less power struggles, and more cooperation. And in the long term, we're building skills for a successful future for our children. They'll be able to have improved relationships, improved conflict resolution skills, trust in their ability to handle feelings as they come up. There's a reduction in anxiety and depression because they're not internalizing their stress. When children learn how to name and manage their feelings, we're giving them the tools for success. It's about planting seeds for a calmer home today and more capable and confident children tomorrow. Let's talk about the 3 common misconceptions of emotional intelligence. Often I hear emotional intelligence is just being nice or calm all the time. That isn't true. It's actually about recognizing, understanding, and naming our feelings so that we can manage them and not suppress them. Another common misconception is that my children are just going to outgrow these feelings. And while that might be true, they are going to learn to manage it as they get older. Oftentimes what we see is a suppression of the feelings and not being able to get through them when they're adults. So big emotions often turn into bigger problems. Another misconception I hear is if I just find the right consequence, the behavior is going to stop. Unfortunately, that's not true. Behavior is communication. That's how we need to look at it. When there's a tantrum, there's an underlying need, and we need to figure out what that need is. And the last thing I often hear is, it's coddling them. I don't want to do that to my kid. The truth of the matter is, being responsive to our children's feelings isn't coddling. It's helping them understand their feelings, which will lead to moving through it quicker. So what can we do as parents? So the first thing I say is pause before you react. Even a 5-second pause helps stop escalation of the situation. Help our children name their feelings. Say something like, wow, you're really frustrated we had to shut off the TV. I know that can be frustrating. Model regulation for our kids. Show our kids what it looks like when we need to calm down too. We're human also. We get upset. It's okay. Showing them through these regulated moments helps them understand it. Repair after a rupture happens. Say something like, I'm sorry I yelled. I shouldn't have done that. Can we try again? Remember to lead with empathy, connection over correction. I know this sounds like a lot, and you might even be thinking, that's all nice and well, but in the heat of the moment, I just lose it. We all lose it every once in a while. We're humans. We're not perfect. Really what we're looking to do is shift our perspective. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent enough to have your kids recognize that you are going to help them through the big feelings and you're not scared of it. You already have what it takes. This isn't about adding another impossible parenting strategy to your toolbox. It's about small shifts that will lead to calmer, more connected days. So helping your children build emotional intelligence is going to help reduce meltdowns in the present, but it's also setting them up for a future success. If you like this, stick with me. There'll be more behavior brainwave shows coming up. And if you want more information, head on over to my website and join my free newsletter. Get it at www.abrighterfuturecounseling.com/newsletter. And while you're at it, grab my free tantrum response roadmap that'll help you through tantrums. Parenting with regulation and connection isn't about never yelling or never struggling. It's about helping yourself and your kids grow in these messy human moments that we all have. You've got this.